Okay, I haven't decided whether I'm going to splice this in at the end of the last episode or at the beginning of the next episode. I've just finished recording the previous episode. I've just finished recording episode 14, and I don't know how much time I have to play with. So if that episode works out, then I'll stick this at the end of that, and that's what you're watching now. And if not, I'll stick this at the start of the next episode, because for reasons you will see, I want to start the dungeon at the beginning of the episode, or at least start the recording session at the start of the episode. But hey, it's Sheik the Sheikah. Moon. And here is the first of rather pretentious speeches, at the end of which we learn a song. The Minuet of Forest, Minuet? However you pronounce it. Anyway, this is the first of the second row of songs, and they have a rather special function. As well as having that beautiful duet with the harp, which we can actually listen to whenever we play the song. Because you know how the song plays itself back to you, just to say, hey, you played the so-and-so song. It'll play that every time we play the Minuet Forest, that entire duet, if we stop to listen to it. Also, by the way, I told you there was foreshadowing. Sheikah give pretentious speeches and then disappear. But yeah. We have the first, as they're called, warp songs. If we play the Minuet Forest, we will spawn on this pedestal right here. And as if that wasn't foresty enough, it's green! It's a little green song. And as you can see, there are 5 others, one for each element, which means that there is a Song of Light, but we just don't have that yet. So, either I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons and see you next time, blah blah blah, or on with the episode. I don't know yet. You'll know by the time you see this, so I shall shut my fuckhole and let you get on with enjoying the episode. Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, back with another slice of... That pun wasn't intentional, of Master Quest. I keep wanting to call it Majora's Mask, but no, that's not what it is. And we're in the first of the adult dungeons, the Forest Temple, and as is tradition for this Let's Play, as you'll find out, as I'm going to establish here and now, I have a guest with me. Guest, would you like to introduce yourself, my lovely forest sage?
I am Guest! No, my name is Jenettera. Hi everyone!
It's an absolute delight to have you.
You should have finished the pun! All I heard was a slice of, and then you're like, oh no, I don't feel like finishing. I'm like, no, finish it!
No, all I did was swing the sword and like, oh, I accidentally sliced when I said slice. It isn't even funny.
You sliced a video in half. Perfect.
Beautiful. And I don't remember if there is some... Okay, that went well. If there is some way of doing this room... Like, we need... There. I'm so good at describing words. So, there's this wall, covered in sculptures, and we don't have a projectile weapon yet, we just have the hookshot. So, I'm thinking maybe I have to climb around them, and I don't like that, because the sculptures of this game aren't very nice. Like, you climb in front of them, they turn purple, and they charge at you, and it's not a fun time for anyone involved.
You mean the baby sculptures?
Yeah, the tiny wall ones that are super territorial and kind of little arse babies.
Oh yeah, they chase after you. Well, the moms
Not
are
a good
just
time.
hanging around.
And how did I know that was going to happen? See, I've been playing this game perfectly fine, and then I get a guest in, and then suddenly my skills just completely evaporate.
Well, that's what happens. You do embarrassing stuff, and I just laugh at it.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
That's the whole point of a guest.
Why else would I bring in a guest apart from just to laugh at my every failure? And I fail a lot.
Oh my god.
Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, Skulltula, baby, don't hurt me no more. Where is this going?
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Delightful. Now, in one of the recent episodes, I showed off an easy way of getting a heart piece in Kakariko Village by hookshotting to a wooden platform, but even though these trees are made of wood, the same principle doesn't apply. Why would you do this?
Wait, hold on. You can hookshot to it?
If we're thinking of the same one, in the windmill, there's a heart piece that you could do some hardcore parkour to get to, or you can just hookshot to it and it's a lot easier.
Ah, okay.
Like, there's a fair amount in Kakariko Village in general that the average player doesn't know much about, but, I mean, at this point I will have already shown that off. Although I don't remember for certain, because I haven't... Like, this is, I think, episode 15, and I recently uploaded episode 6, and I've only edged it up to episode 7 so far.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right, Master Quest. So everything's inverted, right?
In the 3DS version, it would be, but in the original GameCube version of Master Quest, everything's the right way around. I don't know why they changed it, but I'm okay with them changing it.
Okay, because I got spoiled by the 3DS, because I know in the 3DS, like, everything's, like, inverted.
Yeah, the 3DS version is a lot better, because in this series so far, I've complained quite a bit about how slow the text is, because it is so slow.
In the N64?
But in the original... even in this version, the GameCube one, it just... But in the 3DS version, they managed to speed that up, and it's lovely. But in this, it's so slow!
That's because they want everyone to read, not just skip.
But I'm playing video games, I don't want to read.
You need to read!
No! Now, I don't remember the exact order I'm supposed to do stuff in this temple, but... Oh, Song of Time block. There are a lot of those in Master Quest. Like, there's an obscene number of them. Like, basically, their idea of a Master Quest puzzle is, okay, we'll take Ocarina of Time, completely change the puzzle, and then throw in some Song of Time blocks as well, because, I don't know, we're not very creative.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is this the room with the thing? Oh, no, it's just a couple of Wolfos.
Just a couple what now?
The
wolves.
Yeah, the wolves. That's another thing. I have a guest on, I can't play, I can't say words, I basically can't do anything, I'm just sitting here looking pretty, and you can't even see me because it's a Let's Play and you don't see my face.
I'm just sitting here being pretty. Okay, Tess.
Anyway, there is a fairy in here, beautiful stuff. And I have an empty bottle, I didn't remember how many bottles I had, but of course, because I did the third dungeon, so I have a third bottle. I haven't edited that yet, so I sort of forgot it happened, even though I have to have done the third dungeon in order to get here, because that's how the game works. And as I recall, this dungeon does like having you have one key and then no keys, and then... Also, this is the introduction of small keys, and I never realised that. Like, none of the child dungeons have keys in them, but but the adult ones do. That blew my mind, because, like, no, keys, Zelda game, they belong together. Also, there's a Stealthos in here.
I hate Stealthos. I hate Stealthos in Ocarina of Time.
See, sometimes the Master Quest team really know what they're doing with, making it harder. Like, narrow corridor, put in a Stealthos, it's fairly clever. And other times they're just like, we'll just move this block, like, 2 inches to the right and then have them play the Song of Time. To the point where I'm actually going to put in a counter in post, counting every single time in this playthrough that I have to play the Song of Time, because in the original, you don't play it all that much. In Master Quest, basically, it's on a loop constantly. I want to make some sort of joke about Link having, like, an iPod or something, but iPods are, like, 2005 or something, I don't know.
Hey, iPods were cool back then.
Yeah, but... We're in the future. This is like 7 years in the future, so they're even more old. Wait, when is 7 years? That's not a valid question. That's like 2023.
Oh God.
So welcome to Hyrule. Everyone has the iPhone 27, and it's not really any better.
No, wait. Have you seen like the meme for like the iPhone 10 or something? It is just like a huge phone, like the size of like an average person. Have you seen that meme?
I've seen jokes about it. I don't know if I've seen that exact one, because I've seen ones like where it's like, I don't know, iPhone 4, iPhone 5, iPhone 6, then iPhone 7 is just someone carrying a TV. Now, I don't think I can hit that switch up there just yet, which is fine, because that's all the way up there, and we don't have to worry about that yet. And what's down here? Am I doing this bit backwards? Because that's another thing. Master Quest, they like having you do stuff backwards. And I'm back where I started. I think. Am I supposed to even go this way? Can I how do shot web? Because that's grammar.
I got lost in this temple. I didn't know how to figure it out in the 3DS version, but I got lost.
Yeah, the Forest Temple's one of those ones where either you have a really easy time of it or a really hard time of it. There's sort of no in between. And wait, how many blocks are there? I'm kind of confused now, because I swear I just pushed this block and then pulled it a different way, but it hasn't moved, so maybe there's another block here. There's another block here. Genius. Well done, Master Quest team. I would start clapping, but I've got a handful of controller. That's not a euphemism.
There you go.
I would speed this up as well, because the block pushing speed is horribly slow. I think that's one of the things they didn't fix in the 3DS version. It just takes ages to push blocks. But
well,
I can deal.
Well, they're going by real-life logic in a video game.
That's true.
Even though they have free range, and you know what, screw it.
I can't move this one either. Forest Temple, why? I swear I'm not bad at this temple, it's just... Jen, it's all your fault. Somehow.
Yes! Mission accomplished.
Congratulations, I'll pay you extra.
Guys, he's paying me! Yes, you heard it. No.
Yep, I've said it, therefore it's canon.
Wait.
Which way do I pull? Am I pulling this the right way?
I have no idea. I think this was the room. I was kind of confused.
Yeah, I think I already said, and so the Forest Temple is getting me lost in my own commentary. I think I already said, sometimes I have a really easy time, but sometimes it's hard, there is no in-between.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can I go this way this time? And is this even entertaining to watch? Because...
This is the episode where you push around blocks.
Yes, I'll just make an entire hour-long special dedicated to glitchy camera and pushing blocks and just generally having a fantastic time.
Beautiful.
Yes.
This is beautiful.
The most riveting piece of theatre. Just clearly, I will get an Oscar for this at the expense of Leonardo DiCaprio. Is it him that never gets an Oscar? Is it even an Oscar?
Nah, I don't even know.
I don't know. I don't watch films. Now, I don't think I could do that yet. I feel like I could maybe trick that out by throwing a bomb down there, but I don't think it'd work. But with hookshot targets, they use these a fair amount as like little gimmick things in Master Quest. Like if you hit a switch that's out of the way and it doesn't seem like it's done anything, then chances are they've just made a hookshot target appear out of nowhere, and that'll just push something from outside the room. Like it'll push a small key from under the room into the room or something stupid like that. Mm-hmm. And I have to stun it first. Blue bubbles, they're not even bubbles, they're skulls. But at least in this one they don't curse you like they do in Majora's Mask, so I suppose that's good, but even if they did, we have the Song of Storms, so instant de-curse, except that's not a thing.
I love the Song of Storms, it sounds so good.
Yeah.
Oh no, not this hallway.
Yeah, you might also notice... Hang on a minute. Is that emblem there? Isn't that I've just realised that's the thing on the stone tower temple in Majora's Mask. Huh. Anyway, in normal Ocarina of Time, that corridor starts out twisted, and so gravity kind of gets weird in these rooms. And I just realised, since I can't hear the TV, I can't hear if I'm about to get got by the resident wallmaster of this room.
Oh god, just keep an eye on the shadow.
Yeah. I really don't like wallmasters, but I don't think anyone does. Oh, it's appearing, it's spawning, abort, getting out of there. Now, oh, it's a floormaster.
Just make sure you kill it and its babies.
Yes. I used to be really scared of the floormasters as well, like, just because... Not because they were particularly scary looking, but just because... Oh no, it'll undo all of my progress, I don't want to have to do things again, even though it's a game and it's fun and it's making you play more game. But then I found out that certainly in this game, the floormasters actually can't throw you out of the dungeon, it's only the wallmasters. So, that makes it slightly more bearable.
Wait, so floormasters take you out of the temple?
The wallmasters take you out of the temple. Like, the ones that come down from the ceiling can throw you out of the temple. But the ones that run around on the floor and then split into 3 babies, they can't. All they can do is punch you in the face. Which is glorious. Also, everyone's favourite Zelda enemy, the Re-Dead! I killed it in one shot.
God.
I did not expect that to work.
I despise Re-Deads. I like to just shoot like fire arrows at them and just see them burn.
Yeah. Normally, I would spam the Sun song because that just freezes them in place. But one thing that I actually found out fairly recently, I don't know if this works in Wind Waker as well. It definitely works in this game. If you like walk really slowly, then they don't know you're there, and so you could just run up behind them and stab them in the butt.
Yeah, that's something I realized as soon as I was done with the game. I'm like, you're kid, because those redeads, like, they have killed me plenty of times, and it's just especially in like one specific temple. I'm pretty sure you know which one I'm talking about. The one that has like so many amount of redeads.
Yeah. Also, I forgot, but that switch down there, as well as moving this crystal platform so that we can get to this hookshot target, that's also the thing that twists the corridor in this version, because in the original there's an ice switch above the door with the twisty hallway, but they've moved it in this version. But, yeah, like, whoever made redeads, clever,
die.
but also die.
Can die.
Yeah. And the bubbles are back, but that's okay because they don't matter, and you're in my way. You kind of matter because you're in my way. Go away. Stop trying to eat my corpse. I'm not even dead. And Edgar Allan Poe corridor, where if you walk the way you expect, then you end up running into the wall. Like, if you run straight, I feel like, I don't know, maybe I was going at a weird angle, but whatever. The point is, gravity's weird and twisted, and we need a key, but we have a key, so that's fine.
Watch out for redeads. I mean, not redeads. Floor masters. Well,
also, I keep getting Skype messages out. I don't know who's messaging me, and it's kind of throwing me off. But that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. And I think we're gonna have to fight like 4 well, I say we. I'm the one playing the game. No, only 3. Well, I mean, 1 and then 2 more. Mm-hmm. Who is messaging me? Holy fuck!
They want your attention.
They want my babies.
No.
Holy shit! I'm so. Why did I not notice how low on health I am? This is going to end well. And I think. Oh wow. 2 hearts of damage. In Master Quest on a 3DS, obviously you take double damage. Well, obviously, you take double damage, and so these guys can do 4 hearts of damage in a single hit. So if you're doing a 3-heart run, they can one-shot you immediately.
Oh my god.
But I have that fairy, so I could be completely careless with my attacking. Mm-hmm. But this is one of those pairs of, like, sometimes when Stealthos come in pairs, if you take too long fighting one, the other one comes back to life. And you can tell whether that's going to happen or not, depending on whether they leave a corpse when they die, or if they just disappear straight away. And I think if you kill one, then it just kind of lies there until you defeat the other one, but I've never taken long enough for that to happen, because I'm just so brilliant at Zelda. And we got the bow! Yum.
Yeah, you had the bow and arrow!
Arguably a decent... I was going to say the best item, but I don't know.
It is.
Is it? It's pretty good.
In my book, it is.
It's definitely useful, and when I first played Majora's Mask, I was kind of half disappointed and half really happy at how important the bow is in that game, because every dungeon item is just arrows.
Are you for real?
Did I just spoil it for you?
Yeah, you did.
Sorry.
It's okay.
But it is clever how they did it. But
okay.
I'm gonna have to get good with the bow really quickly, because at some point, probably after this dungeon, I'm gonna have to go back and do the Kakariko shooting minigame, and that's a fun time.
Oh,
that's
good
definitely
luck with that one.
Yeah. That said, at this point, I've already recorded the Bomb Tube Bowling Alley, and that...
How long did that one take you?
It took a lot of rage, I will say that much. And I think they want you to use the bow and arrow to defeat these, but...
Yeah, they do.
I meant to L-target, and I just didn't. Because, of course, the joys of jump attacking does double damage. Can you appear, please, so I can hurt you?
I heard that if you don't target them, like, they appear quicker.
I know that's definitely true of the regular pose, but I don't know about these ones, because these ones appear on a set pattern anyway, so...
Yeah.
I find it's easier to just wait for them. And also, I think... I know the pose here are named after people, I don't know who that one just there was Joelle. I think they're named after, like... Is this like a book or something? Like Little Women? I don't know, I saw it on TV Tropes and I cannot remember for the life of me what they're named after.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like how they're all different colours, although... It disappoints me somewhat that the very, very red one just has an ordinary coloured fire. Like, all the others have different coloured fire, but just plain old red one. Now, I'm sort of torn because we're getting up on time, and obviously we intend to, well, spoiler alert, I intend to record all this in one session, so Jen, you're here, you're here for good now.
Love, let me go and get some coffee.
I'm just wondering, should I just end the episode without any fanfare, or should I say my outro and then intro again straight after, or I don't know what to do, so Jen, the decision falls completely to you.
Oh god, you're putting me on the spot. Let's go ahead and end it, and then we say hi, then we say bye, then hi and bye.
Beautiful idea. Well, I have been able to continue to be Tessellating Hexagons, and next time we'll do what we just did again, but with the blue one. And guest, you are a person.
I am a person?
Congratulations.
We'll see you guys next time.
Have fun with your life, and I will put links to Jen's channel in the description and in the end slate. See you in, well, like a couple of days for you, but like 2 seconds for us. See you then.